What's up, guys? Today's a little update. It's just a little something I was thinking on these nut files with the feeler gauge. The heat shrink keeps them in place, but I thought, why not run a little bit of solder on the top and down the front just ever so slightly. So this is gonna kind of keep everything in place when you're cutting your guitar nut. Now this only needs to be done if you have two of them together. And you can see right here the solder kind of bubbled over a little bit. So all I'm gonna do is go in there with some wick and I'm gonna desolder that. And you can see that came right off. Now if you come up over here and look at the top, you can see that's soldered together. Now there's no way that's gonna move. Another tip is when how I know this is flush is because when I cut all 9s and 10s together, I also filed the tops flush. And I'm glad I did that because this was an afterthought. And now when you're using two of them together, they're not gonna, move in any way. So let's do another one and I'll show you how to, solder it up if you're not familiar with soldering. Okay, so if we look there, we can see we're lined up on this one really good. So it doesn't need to be, mounded up or down, or pushed, I should say. So all we're gonna do is slip it right in. And all you need to do is just ever so slightly give that just a little clamping. And then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to use a little bit of flux right along top of that edge and right on the corner there. You don't need a lot. So then we just got a little bit of dab of solder on the tip there. And we're just going to touch that and run it straight down, and we're gonna have to get a little bit more. You get a nice bead of solder. Now we'll do the front, and actually I'm gonna put a little bit of a dab of solder right there, or flux right there, and I'm just gonna hit that very top right there like that. Bring it back. And now she's locked together.